Hi, Drew Neiman here. I'm here to talk about the 13 keys to the White House in predicting the next president of the United States. So you can look this up. It's on Wikipedia. It's all over the internet. It's made known by Alec Lichtman, I believe is how it's pronounced. He's some kind of American historian, professor kind of guy. And he came up with this with a guy who predicts earthquakes. So there's some mathematical stuff going on here. And the guy's name was Vladimir Barak or something like that. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right again. But there are 13 keys to the White House. So if 6 or more are false, the incumbent party, in other words, the president, is predicted to lose. So it's obviously right now Biden and Trump again, just like in 2020. So some of these keys are objective and some of them are subjective, but appears that Alan Lichtman has predicted successfully since, I believe, 1984 when President Reagan won. I believe he won 49 out of 50 states, which is unheard of these days. So let's go through the list as I have written them down. Party mandate. Incumbent party holds more seats in U.S. House of Representatives after midterm elections. So it doesn't look like there will be a key there. So that will be false. The Republicans are up by only one. That could change. So we're on shaky ground because you never know what might happen. So right now, he gets a key for number 2. No primary contest. There's no serious contest. He won the primary. Biden won the primary. So nobody really was running against him except RFK. And now RFK is an independent. So number 3, incumbent is sitting president, so he gets a key there. Another thing I didn't mention is I believe if you get 8 keys, you need 8 keys to win. So looks like he's got 2 keys so far. No third party significant person is running. It looks like RFK is significant from what I'm seeing. I don't know what the percentages are. I know they've been up and down, but I don't think I can give Biden the key for that. So far, he's got 2 keys, needs 8. Strong short-term economy, not in recession. I don't know how strong the economy is. I know inflation's up, but we're not in a recession, so Biden would have 3 keys so far. So he needs 8. Going through this strong term economy. Now, I looked this stuff up, and I am not an economy guy, but it looks like the economy grew and it shrank, and I couldn't figure it out. But it says that it needs to exceed mean growth of the previous 2 terms. It needs to equal or exceed the mean growth of the 2 previous terms. Now, I know because there's a pandemic that, it probably equaled or exceeded. I don't know because I know the last term ended in a pandemic. And so it probably wasn't looking too good. So I'm going to go ahead and give him that key, even though I think that the long-term economy is maybe not strong, but I couldn't figure out the answer to that. So I'm going to go ahead and give Biden a key for that. So he's got 4 keys. Now I go to major policy change. Now, according to the information I read, it does not matter if the major policy change is good or bad. I suppose it just shows strength, whether it's good or bad, but it looks like he's had some green energy changes, energy policy changes. They're very major, and border policy changes, which are major. So he's going to get a key for that. Even if they were bad, it doesn't matter according to this this thing, and it's subjective if it's good or bad, depending on your ideology. So right now he has 5 keys. No social unrest, he would get a key, but it looks like there's all kinds of social unrest throughout the country, at universities in the form of protests over the war in Israel and Palestine. So he does not get a key for that. No major scandal. Some people would say that the border is borderline scandal, but I wouldn't say that is gonna really be a good argument there yet. Hunter Biden, he is there's no evidence, or at least no proven evidence that Joe Biden is connected to all the problems and legal issues that Hunter has been going through. So I'm going to give him a key for that. So right now he's got 6 keys. No military or foreign failure. Well, that's subjective, I think. Many people might argue that the Afghanistan pullout was a failure. I think the soldiers were removed first before some of the American citizens, which I believe are still possibly there. I don't know how many would be there and who they were, interpreters, and I don't know who would be hanging out in Afghanistan, but apparently there were, and it looks like they left equipment there in the billions of dollars. Some people would say that's a failure, and this would give him a key if there was no failure. There's also wars breaking out, and how much he has to do with it is opinion. I'm no expert. So I would say I'm not going to give him the key for that, because that could be argued that there is a failure. So I'm not giving him the key. So major foreign and military success. I don't know. I haven't seen any success in foreign or military. So I'm not giving him the key there. Charismatic. He is getting very old, and a lot of people, independent and Democrat, have had issues with Biden's age and a lot of that kind of stuff. Personality. I wouldn't say he was he's no JFK, let's just put it that way. Now he will get a key because it says charismatic. Let me see. Yeah, it has to do with the challenger being charismatic, and I would say that half of the country hate Donald Trump, and so even if all of his people that vote for him and MAGA and whoever, even if they think he's charismatic, I would not say that that would be 100%. So Biden will get 7 keys right there. So right there, he's got 7 keys. He needs 8 keys to win. I'm not seeing 8 keys. So my prediction is that Donald Trump, and the polls are supporting my prediction, as of now, Donald Trump will win. And it's not going to be by a landslide, I don't believe. I think it's going to be a close election. I think it's, how close, I don't know. it just all depends. And I think things always happen. So I think a lot of things are going to happen. And now it sounds like there's going to be a couple debates, and I don't know how much that will affect. I think that I think his VP pick will be more important than normal, because a lot of the times the VP pick has no effect, is what I've read and heard. But I think this time, I think the VP pick will be more important for different reasons, and I can go into that on another video. But my prediction is Donald Trump will win, and not by a landslide.